Hello guys, welcome to this video. Today we are going to take a look of the UST projectors in Xiaomi's EcoChain in 2019, and I will give out which one I will recommend and which has the best performance and why. The first generation is the white Xiaomi UST projector, which firstly came out back in 2017, and it is the only one with international version at the moment. So this version will have the native Android system. Also worth to mention, it is a 1080p projector with 1500 lumi. I know in some website which will claim about 5000 lumens, but it is for ISO lumens. So for better comparison, I will just only use answer lumen here. Then we have the Wemax 1 or 1 Pro. Actually 1 and 1 Pro are the same model. I found no difference between these models. Same 1080p resolution as Xiaomi's projector, but just a bit higher lumen at 1700 lumen. Also worth to mention, it has a point keystone correction, which is a must-have feature for me. Then early last year, we finally have the 4K version, which is the Xiaomi Mi 4K projector. A nice upgrade from Xiaomi projector, 4K resolution, and the same 1500 lumen as their predecessor. Lately, we finally have the Fengmi 4K cinema projector, which is the successor of Wemax 1. Some websites might call it Wemax 4K, but I don't really like that, as for some reason, Fengmi has dropped the name of Wemax in their 4K series. The Fengmi 4K has 4K resolution and 1700 lumen as the Wemax 1. Also worth to mention, they have a white version as well, same performance, just different color. Also, I have to mention there's another higher model called A300. Unfortunately, we just saw the last model in stock, so I don't have it on the table, but we can take a look of the spec here. A300 is the highest model in the line with 4K resolution, around 1900 lumen, and 8-point keystone correction. If you're interested in a full review of A300, please take a look of our previous model. Here is a sum up chart of all 5 projectors we've just went through. So what's my view for the UST projectors? First, I would say they are all great projectors in terms of color performance. For the first generation Xiaomi projector to the latest A300, they have high coverage of color gamut, which is one of the advantages of laser projectors. So if you want a great projector for your home theater room, they are great choices. Many buyers will come up and ask me what resolution it has or how much lumen it got. However, my personal view is having 4K resolution isn't that important for many people. The reason is, while you're watching YouTube or Netflix, they are most likely to be streaming in 1080p due to high bandwidth needed for 4K streaming. Yet, you will still be impressed by how crispy the image it is. It is because you will sit on a sofa like 3 or 4 meters away from the screen, right? So you're probably not going to notice the difference of resolution in that far away distance. Given that, I will give the price of best bang for bucks to Wemax 1 or 1 Pro. Although it is a 1080p projector, the image is still very sharp with higher lumen than Mi 4K. The projector itself is very quiet and very stable, and 8-point keystone correction is included, and the price of it is just the cheapest among them. It gives great value for its price. If you definitely need 4K for some future proof, then I would suggest Fengmi Cinema 4K projector. We've sold hundreds if not thousands projectors last year. Mi 4K is proven not very stable and would easily overheat and cook its DMD, which will generate image like this. So if you consider buying a Mi 4K, I would suggest you to purchase it from a source with warranty provided, like we do. Fengmi 4K on the other hand is much more stable. I guess it is because the bigger case helped to solve the overheat problem. Also, Fengmi 4K like Wemax has 8-point keystone correction, which is a must-have. However, it has a problem of small electric noise. We've noticed the noise has improved a little bit in the latest batch, but still, if you are very sensitive with noise in movie scene, then Fengmi 4K might not be your cup of tea. A300 is definitely the best player here, with highest looming 4K resolution while still being quiet. The only fault is its price tag. While some might argue that it is the fault of buyers, not the product itself, so if you are looking for the absolute performance of the line, then A300 is your choice. The last thing for the gamers, input lag is very important. The first generation or the global version is probably not very ideal with input lag about 80 milliseconds. However, with the latest firmware and our Android modification, the other models has dropped the input lag to reportedly 37 milliseconds, which would be okay for most of the game, but might not meet the requirement for the heavy FPS gamers. Okay, that's all of it. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us or leave a comment below. We have stock in Australia and Europe and we ship worldwide. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to know more about the latest laser projector. Also, you can join our Facebook group to see other users and some interest stuff. So, see you guys next time. Peace.